Hello and welcome. This is Melskinner, and we're back with some more Neo Scavenger, continuing on with my I'm Not a Cannibal playthrough. And we've gotten the job from Hatter to go to the military base all the way up in the north, up here. And it's going to take us a little bit of time to do that. But we're heading on our way. The real problem that I have is that I'm burdened right now, and that's because I'm carrying a lot of stuff. We're pretty well armed. We've got a compound bow that I recently managed to purchase. We have a full set of arrows in that bow. We have a pistol as a backup with a decent assortment of ammunition, which we've managed to purchase. I actually turned down a shotgun, which I'm still not sure if that was the right idea. I just filled up with a bunch of water, which is part of the reason why we're fairly burdened. We have 2 big backpacks, and we've got pretty good gear, and we have a lot of space in our backpacks as well, in case there's any really needed items that we come across. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and continue going up north. Probably not stopping to scavenge much as we go, as there isn't going to be probably that many opportunities. We do have to go quite a bit over to the west as well, so I'm going to have to go in a northwesterly direction as we go. Oop, where am I on the map here? Okay. So going straight north is not really going to do me so much good. Alright, so I think we start going over this way, though, because I think the train's a little bit more open, and the faster we can go, the better off I think we'll be. But I would prefer if we were not burdened, because it's slowing us down and tiring us out quite a bit, which is not good. I am somewhat concerned about that. I might even find an early camp to do some things to take care of our inventory. See what's on the ground here. Just a little bit of water. Not too interested in that. I can scavenge this area, which is interesting because it appears that it was a previous camp of ours as well. I'm not going to make that detour just yet, though, because we are on open ground and I want to keep going while the going is good. Okay, there's a possible threat there, but not too concerned. It doesn't look like he was carrying any weapons. Okay, this is probably good wooded terrain to hop into, so that's what we're going to do. There's a couple different things that I can do here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scavenge the woods. We're going to use our botany skill, and we're also going to use one of our lighters, whichever one is the most beat up. Looks like this one. Okay, we have alerted some creatures to our activity. These are edible berries, and we have poisonous mushrooms, so we're just going to eat the berries. Fill ourselves up. And then I'm going to take this opportunity to make a fire. Now, I have alerted things to my presence, so this could be bad, but I think we'll be all right. Okay, now we've got a built fire. One other thing that I want to craft here, or do, and that's to boil some of the water that we have. Oh, we need the fire. There we go. Okay, so that is it for our action points. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the water that we just created and sterilized. Did we really sterilize 4? I thought we could only sterilize 3 at a time. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to go ahead and drink up some of this water. I hope I didn't just drink unsterilized water. Okay, well, I'm going to put the sterilized water back in our inventory. Let's grab a bottle here and put it up here, and just so I know that this is the sterilized water. It's possible I just accidentally drank unsterilized water. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. And we're going to get back into the crafting menu here. And we're going to sterilize some more of this water. Yeah, so we can only sterilize 3 at a time. So I may have accidentally drank water that was unsterilized. All right, I'll just go ahead and slap this in here. I don't know how much of this we're going to really... Okay. So all this is sterilized. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to drop the dirty rags because at this point, I don't think we need them. We have lots of clean rags, and I think it's burdening us. So let's take what water we can. I swore I filled this bottle with sterilized water, but maybe I'm mistaken. All right, well, anyway, this should all be sterilized. We are burdened, but I'm hoping we'll be all right. I may take a little bit of a nap here, but I think we are better off just keep moving. Making sure, yeah, all right. Move away a little bit from there. This might be worth scavenging. But for now, we're just going to end our turn. Okay, it is getting late, so we're going to end up sleeping soon somewhere anyway. I'm going to go ahead and scavenge this just because it's definitely on the way. We're going to go with this. We're going to go ahead and use our lighter. The only thing that is sellable, I'm not going to worry about taking with me because there's really no point. We do have khaki cargo pants that are in good condition, better condition than what I have. So we're just going to go ahead and fill up the pockets of the new cargo pants with the stuff that was in our old. I mean, our old ones aren't in that bad of a condition, but why not take something that's in better condition when you've got that opportunity? All right. Because we alerted things to our presence, I'm just going to leave now. And I'm going to try and go towards this bit of woods here so that we can camp out the night. All right, let's take a look at... We want to scavenge here. Yeah, why not? We'll use our botany skill and our lighter to increase chances. We have alerted creatures, so maybe not a best idea. These are edible berries, though, so we're going to eat them. These are edible, and those are poisonous. I'm not going to do anything with the water, but I am going to eat the berries. Keep ourselves nice and fed. Okay, so now that we've got our location here, this is going to be a viable camp. Let's first start by making a fire, as is always the first priority. And we'll grab our trapping skill and the sticks. Firm. Put that up there. Put that back over there. Got ourselves another fire. Okay, stick that in the camp. Grab our sleeping bag. Put that in the camp. And we can probably craft a lean-to. But I think what I'm going to do instead, just to save myself time, is I'm going to make a noise trap. And then I'm going to set it up, and then we're going to try and get some sleep. Where's the assorted parts? We're around here. I'm sure they're there. So, firm. And do we have any more empty bottles? No, it looks like it for now. So I may be able to get the lean-to made as well, with what time I have and what action points I have. So, all right, we'll have our shelter. And a little bit of alertness. And we have any more crafting actions? We do. But I think we're just going to sleep for now. It's not the most well defended camp that I have had, but it's okay for now. I think I may eat some of these mushrooms as well. We are still a little bit hungry. Okay. All right, let's sleep. Our time sleeping. Let's build a fire. Back up. Go back to sleep. Okay, we woke up. I'm going to take the one water bottle we have. Remove some of our burden from us. Bow back in our hand. All right, so we are no longer burdened, but I do have the sleeping bag out of my inventory, so that's kind of misleading. We're going to go back into the crafting menu. And we're going to grab the one empty bottle and make ourselves another noise trap because that would be nice to have. Put that in here. And go back to sleep. Oh, I need to build up the fire. Okay. Now we can go back to sleep. Okay, so that's it for the sleep. Let's go ahead and... Oh, again, we don't need to do that. The main thing is just a sleeping bag. Which, we're okay. Okay, so that's perfect. Well, with the tarp and things, we might be burdened, but it's getting closer. All right. Go. We don't have any action points, so I'm just going to have to end my turn. And we'll uncraft these things. Trap. So now let's see if after picking up all this stuff, if we're going to be burdened or not. There we are. We're burdened after picking up some string on the ground. I really don't want to be burdened, so whatever I can do to prevent that, I think I'm going to have to do. And I think at this point I'm going to have to drop the shoe. Because the shoe that I have is in much better... Well, I mean, it's better than the one here, and... I mean, this shoe is getting close to wearing out, but I don't have a right shoe, so... I'm sorry, a left shoe. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of the burden. I think that was a problem I had in my other playthrough where I just kept hanging on to things that were burdening me, and it was just stupid to do that. Idle tracks and then under turn. Okay, so at this point we're going to end the turn again. Let me just make sure that I'm not leaving anything behind outside the shoe. Looks like we're pretty much good to go. Let's end the turn. Hopefully it's going to be dawn soon. There we go. Alright, so... we're still a long way away from where we need to be. Okay, that's it for the turns. Hello, guys. Just continue to take the easier path here on open terrain. Well, at that point I had to go up the hill. Okay. Should be morning. Uh-oh. We don't want to be here. That's for sure. All right, let me take a look at the map. We do not want to be where we are right now, at all. This is bad. So let's go a different way. Yeah. Go this way. The Saginaw Mental Institute has these guys. And that guy's armed with a shotgun. We do not want to be here. This is really bad. I'm going to cross over this way. try and get the hell out of here. We're not going to dwell in here, even though there might be things to scavenge. Because that guy had a rifle, perhaps, or a shotgun, and he's crazy, and will attack us. Because it doesn't make sense, though, that the cultists are crazy because they come from a mental institute, or that's where their base is. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Go ahead and end our turn. When you go over open terrain, it's actually quite amazing how fast you can go in this game. All right, so we're going to start going more north now. Again, trying to take paths that are more open so that we don't get slowed down. We can scavenge here just to see what's here. I think the apartment building might be worth it. Use our lighter to make it safer. All right, what did we get? Cleaver, I'm not going to take. The glass might be important, but that would mostly just be used for making more arrows, and we already have glass for that, so I think we just move on. I don't think these others are really worth wasting our time. And the quicker I can get out of these areas, the better, in my opinion. Go ahead and use this to get up on top of this hill. Okay, how are we doing? Well, we're getting there. It's at least in view on the map now. So it looks like I have to get up on top of a hill now. I do want to find that newspaper. I have yet to see it. I was actually looking for it earlier. I kind of get the feeling that the way that this game works is if you know the information, you don't really ever have to find it in that necessarily in that playthrough. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up the video here, but we're getting close to Camp Grayling. It's not that far away. I could see us getting there within a day or so. We are midday. It's possible that the day will come to an end before we get there. But I think it is fairly likely we'll get there within the day after that if we make a beeline for it. But I may spend the time to scavenge this area. As much as I said, I don't want to spend too much time in this area. I think that's what I'm going to do. But in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.